Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to No Man's Land. I've been a little bit busy since the last video. If you remember, we talked about that I'd got some areas of grassland that I wasn't really using, and so I was going to start to cut. And so, actually, I suppose if we just take a quick look at the map, switch on grass for a second, go to growth. Here we go. So I've got quite large areas of freely available grassland. These ones are still regrowing from the last time I cut them. So we've got this area here I've cut. This area we're going to do next, and I've got this area, all of this. We'll see how we do. I mean, this one is actually grass, but this is my field. And so, not that matters, we still need to cut it. I'm not sure how easy to use. Some of this might be all right. Some of it might be a little bit hilly and a bit too free. But yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm doing it in different types. And so what I've done over there already is already in the brand new bunker silo that I put in a recent video, and actually that would have been the last video, so I meant the video before, you know what I mean. And we're going to do the same with this one here. I'm looking to get it up to about 1 million litres, which will be very easily done. Once I've done that, I will probably do some more hay, just so that we've got plenty in storage now that we've got more space in the store, given the new silo we have. It's in the store, to store, you know what I mean. And then maybe once I've done that, I might do some silage bales, just to generate some money. Not I need it, but you know, somebody else doing it. We are late summer. Nothing else is ready to harvest just yet. I was quite surprised by the others, so I'm assuming we've got another day or two yet. We've still got another day of summer to go. I'm on ×1 because it's a big job. I may intermittently put it up to ×5. We'll see how we do. But yeah, so this next section, and I've hired some really cool equipment. I've got the Crone Big M. I've got a class forage harvester with some pretty nifty mods to go with it, though they are causing me some issues. And switch it off, so otherwise it will count. Yeah. We'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, so we're just doing it big styly. So yeah, so I've just been round this area twice. And I'm generally just doing this roughly. It's probably not necessarily quicker, but it is slightly quicker. I think it does tend to miss bits. It's still creating a swath, even for forage harvest to pick up header. It's a little bit on the big side. But it's fun. I'm in no rush. Allowed me to use a few more bits of machine. So making the most of it. And this one we already had, of course. Like I need to do some work on this tractor and refuel it. Yeah, of course, in the intervening time, well, still a few weeks away before I'll release this, but in the intervening time since I did the last video, Spectacle Island's come out for 19, another great Alien Gym map, and a fabulous upgrade for 1917 version, which I loved already. It was a great map. So we'll probably be doing something on that if it's not out already. Got an idea. There we go. Yeah, still plenty to do on here as well. Actually, I need to check up on the animals. Thinking about it. I think about what I'm going to do about chicken eggs. Well, obviously, I haven't got any other type of eggs. Other than so they were just boxes. So I was putting them manually onto strapping crates last time, which was actually quite fun. I need to have a look and see what there is. I suppose I could get a trailer, an auto-loading trailer or something. Yeah, not sure. Not sure. I'll have a spin through the mods and see what fun stuff we can find. Or some sort of auto-loading. We've got the auto-loading pallets anyway, haven't we? Or we could use the egg crates or boxes mod that I've been using on 6 Ashes. That's a mod. I'm going to regret that. There's no way now that we'll be able to do that. Yeah, so you can see this is the area that I did previously, all the way down to the electricity generation plant thing over there. So all the way over to the road, bit of a funny shape, so it wasn't easy to do. This one's a bit more normal in shape, a little bit more normal. So we've got the class Jaguar. Oh, got the big one. That's at the front. Why not? And this mod came out recently, specifically designed to go on the back of the Jaguar, and it looks fantastic. Look at the position of it, absolutely spot on. And a base in-game dolly, basically, because I thought I'd got another dolly mod loaded, but I didn't, so I just got the base one. And of course our trailer, our end dump trailer. And I had to take the header off, because what I discovered was, if you leave, and I'm going to detach everything, this goes weird. So when you save the game, come in and go out, this goes odd. So I now can't disconnect the trailer. I can only disconnect the dolly, although I can see that the trailer is there to wipe out. Although I can see that the trailer is there, I don't have an option to select it. I can't select the trailer at all. Now the head is in the way, I should have parked it further away. So I'm going to remove everything. Ooh, I can't even disconnect that. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Reconnect the lock. Yep, I actually cannot. Oh, now that's new. I can't disconnect the trailer at all, or the dolly from the pickup. So it's not without its slight issues, this mod, it has to be said. And now I can't remember the order. I'm hoping this is right. I disconnected the header, because if you leave the header connected when you come, and the hookup thing at the back, when you come back into the game, the header is sort of smudged into the harvester, which obviously causes you problems a little bit. Oh, and now I've done that. Now I can select them all. There's some, I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's really odd. So now I can disconnect the trailer. Can disconnect the dolly just because I put, nah, that I didn't want to do. See that? Now it's done weird things. Yeah, so one thing I didn't want to do was demonstrate the issues of this on screen, because now, of course, the blooming thing's tipped up on its end, and I'll be back in a second. Right, well, discretion being the better part of valor, or whatever it is, I just reset them both, but then come back, disconnected the header, and then reconnected the pickup. It's not perfect. It has its issues. You know what? As long as you remember, it's fine. Okay, on with it. I need to unfold the pickup. Sorry, yeah, keep forgetting. I'm about to reset it. Let's go. Yeah, so we'll get this full. It really won't take long. Really not long at all. And we'll go and see how our new bunker silo is doing. It'll need some tidying up. Obviously, I've got some spillage out at the ends, but you know, it's all right. It's actually working really well. I'll show you what I can do when I get there. Yeah, we use the chrome big M. What's that? 9.5 meters. That's double width of. I just missed the spot. Double width of that. This is already over a third full, just from that one little strip. And I missed a tiny bit, so while I'm here, we'll do that. A couple of tiny bits, only tiny bits. Waste not, what not. Right. Try and get it as close to the middle as I can. There'll be bits that I'll miss, but it's fine. I've still got to do the rest of it, so you know. I haven't taken the trees off. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with these areas, so I've left them for now. There are patches of my available land that I know what I'm going to do with, and there are patches that I frankly haven't even thought about yet, so I'm not going to rush to take the trees out. We'll see how we get on. Nearly done. This loop round will definitely fill the trailer. That's 90 or 94 odd thousand litres, I can't remember actually how big the trailer is now. It's a lot. There are bigger trailers actually. I should have a look. I use this trailer quite a bit now, so I should have a look, see what there is, what other mods are available. I have a similar size. It's good to have a, I like having a big trailer and a smaller trailer. It's a good combination. Especially one that's, you know, like this. Takes everything. There we go, nearly done. That was weird. That was at 98% a minute ago, and it's just dropped back down to 97. That's very strange. Very strange. Helpful if I was actually looking straight out there. Oh, there we go. I'm not concentrating, sorry. There we go. Oh, right. And of course, actually, it was rather vital that I was in a position to be able to disconnect the trailer, because it's quite useful for this next stage. Right, I don't go this road very often, so I thought I'd take the opportunity. A wide berth for the trees. Oh, not wide enough. Ducks. Oh, actually, yeah, that tree's really close to that corner. There we go. That's better. Right, that tree might be a goner. Mind you, I'm questioning this road, actually. I might change it. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking, if I had one complaint about this trailer, it's the distribution of the material inside it, and the fact it goes through the cover. Not to matters. We don't necessarily need cover on. I finished the road, brought it all the way up to here. Needs a bit of neatening and tidying up and stuff. It's good to have it in. Right, let's go in this way. So here's our new yard. We've kept the old bale shed for now, and the old shed on the other side. Eventually that will be going too. Had to move the wood crusher, but I kept it because you never know. That could be useful. Right, let's see then. So yeah, as you can see, I've got a bit of spillage. I haven't done it particularly well, but it's nice and neat. And how much are we talking about now? So that's 486 or 468. 468,000 litres already in here, and it's barely touching the sides, literally. Yeah, amazing. Right, so let's jump a little bit further along. Important note about this is the lack of presence of a collision in the roof. I'll show you that in a second. Actually, it's a really clever feature. So these beams in the top, and again, another reason why I could probably do with a different trailer for doing this. There. Obviously, this tip's really, really, really high. Really high. I'm trying to keep it 100% compacted as we go. Yeah, if I just jump out for a second. Over here is a little hose pipe, which is a pretty cool little, you know, decoration, but it's not just decoration. So now there are collisions in the framework on the roof. the roof always has a collision, which is, you know, worth remembering, because that means that by the time you get to the end, this plate at the end will catch on your trailer. But switch that on and off, and now the beams in the roof have no collision, so the trailer can tip all the way up to the roof line. But of course, yeah, that is a challenge, as I say, with this trailer, because this black tiling at the end has a collision regardless, so just bear that in mind. But it's a great feature. Right, bring it down a second. Ooh, got stuck, really? Stuck? Drive at a reasonable speed through. There we go. One more pass. Anchor's a little bit in the way, but it's there for a reason. I'll show you in a minute. So, yeah, compacting's now dropped to 89. I'd normally run over and over the bit that I've just done, but of course that means you're also tipping back onto that bit. So I thought, actually, I'll keep it reasonably neat and try and just, you know, create another layer sort of thing. Right, so now that in itself, whoa, slippy slidey, isn't going to do a great deal because the trailer's in. Hence we have a full, I left myself enough space, yes, water trailer. Now this could be getting to the point where it's getting a little bit tricky. I didn't do that particularly neatly. And I will of course need to bring the telehandler over the wheel loader JCB, and but you will notice full trailer of water, compacting like a dream. One pass and that's just gone up 5%, which means one more pass and it'll be done. But equally we also want to try and smooth it out a little bit so we're not getting ridges, or I mean you could go, you know, get a leveler and blah, but at the nth degree. But frankly, just to keep it reasonably smooth, so as I add to it, it doesn't start creating difficulties for the lorry. And it's doing a cracking job. What's that now? 566 odd thousand litres. Yeah, as I say, we've got some spillage out the ends, but that's fine. I'll come and tidy that up when we're done. But yeah, so aiming for 1 million litres, halfway there. Lead back down at the field. Right, there we go. So that was another 35,000 litres just off that bottom section. So that is now done. All up. There might be bits I missed. Well, we can tidy that up. Okay. So now, what's our shape like? It's longer rather than wider, isn't it? So let's go lengthways across, and I think we'll start at the top. Yeah, so I'll carry on with this. I'll get this done. I mean, you know, once you've seen it, you know. But I'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit of mowing, shall we? Before we finish off the video. Missed the tree. That's pretty much it. I'll get this finished off. I expect that this field, or this area of grass, did I say it's not a field? Oh, I have missed bits, look at all that. Okay. Yeah, I expect that this area will probably get us up to 1 million litres. I'll then figure out what I want to do. You know, I might put some more in. I mean, no rush to ferment it. Has of course occurred to me that in doing this means that I all the corn silage that I've got at the biogas plant, I think it was corn. What was that grass too? I don't remember. I can now, no, I'm pretty sure it's corn. I can now sell at the biogas plant, which is actually a bonus because I think I was going to do it sort of half and half. but it's a bit of a bonus because that actually means that I get digestate. So I'll get some more digestate, which would be a useful thing. I'm getting a little bit low. So yeah, so that's quite cool. But yeah, I'll let's see what I'll do a couple of these, and I'll do a bit of windrow, and we'll just keep breaking it up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know really whether it's worth you know, actually rowing it up, because it does mean that I do miss patches in places. It's just a little bit too wide for the pickup header of the harvester, but nah, in these bits at the end I'll get as I go up and down anyway, and that's fine. Yeah, equally I'd already got the windrower, and it's kind of fun, and I think overall it probably is a little bit quicker. But it's nice to use the big M. I haven't used it, I think, the entire time that I've been on FS19. I haven't used the big M. So that in itself is pretty cool. Oh, missed a bit. You know what? Like I said, waste not, want not. Favourite expression of my grandma's. There we go. Fold it up, nice and out of the way and tidy. He's a big old... Where did I leave the windrow? Oh yeah, it was hiding. Playing hide and seek. Right. So, well, that's the process, really. I mean, you know, those are the processes. It's fine. I thought it was worth showing a bit. Again, something else different to do. I try and keep these varied. I will do a bit of, you know, we'll do a bit of hay. We'll do some, mind you, the hay will basically be cutting it and leaving it, to be fair. Given we're on seasons, I'll bet check the weather forecast and make sure that we're okay to do that. But then we could cut it, leave it, and then we can do some silage bales or something. We could do that. And I've got to figure out the quickest way to do silage bales, whether I want to broad cut it, row it, and then just go along with the baler, or whether I want to just cut and bale at the same time. I'll see. But yeah, so I mean, you know, summer, isn't it? While you're waiting for your crops you're waiting for your crops to mature and be ready for harvest. Grass work's kind of it, really. I say I'll just keep a check on the animals. I have got some other things that we might do as time lapse. I'll do off screen just to pass the time and keep it going. Just, you know, tidying up roads and a bit of landscaping and texturing and stuff. Actually, I'll go to the biogas plant and set up the conveyors to start selling the silage, which is ready. I checked it. So, yeah, that could be going on in the background. And, yeah, well, I think that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. And take care of yourselves, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.